Hey, what's going on, guys? Joseph Anderson here, better known as the It's Possible guy. And today, we're discussing the It's Possible challenge number 4. So It's Possible challenge. Well, I guess first of all, we got to report on It's Possible challenge number 3. So I was able to complete it. I was able to finish it, but it wasn't as easy as some of the other ones. Like I'm spending some time with my sister back here in the Midwest, and having all these little kids hanging on me and stuff. And to be very honest, like these challenges, I say they take a week. I usually work on them on like Wednesday night, the night before. So even though they're getting done last minute, they're still getting done, and it doesn't matter. Like really doesn't matter when your stuff gets done, as long as it gets done. And sometimes we might look and we might say, "Oh my goodness, that's not that cool." Like, okay, so you drew one character in the space of a week. Is that as awesome as drawing an entire scene, or learning a song, or doing all these other things that I've done in the past? And the answer it is. There's this really cool scripture that says, like, by small and simple things are great things brought to pass. And what you guys are gonna see, so the actual drawing that I did today, so I did complete my challenge, and feel free to guess below how long you think it took. You guys could probably see from the challenges I've done before of how long most of those have taken. But yeah, it might be kind of fun for you to sit and look at that. But and just to guess, how long do you think it took me to draw Nelson as the Joker? And it was a bit more complicated for, like I said, with all the stuff going on, and you're always gonna have stuff going on. And you're always gonna have projects to do, and you're always gonna have your house to clean, and you're always gonna have your lawn to mow. You gotta make it a priority. Like, if there's something I've learned, and I've probably reached a little bit more or less than a third of my life, and being 35, there's one thing I've learned is, like, life flies by. If you're not doing what you love to do every single week, then start. Because that's the purpose of life. Like, there's another cool scripture that says, men are that they might have joy. If your life is not bringing you joy right now, or if you're not able to find that, then start. Just start doing something every single day, or even every week, that you love to do. Because that's what makes you happy. You're not going to get to the end of your life and be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I made all these millions of dollars." You really aren't. And the irony is, if you start having a lot of fun and really enjoying your life, you're actually going to be a lot more inspired to go after those financial goals, if that's what you're up to in life. And so there's so much that you can be doing right now. But my little buddy Ossie just came outside. And he's like the epitome of joy. Like, he just has. You want to say hi, Us? You want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
So he's the epitome of joy and happiness and life. And I don't even know if you guys saw him there. If you saw the post behind him. So hopefully you saw him. If not, let's see. Ossie. There he is for sure.
The playground.
I mean, look how happy he is. He's like, "I'm gonna go play on my playground." Yeah, you can go play on your playground. But that's what we want to be. Like, I think we're in this life to just basically become little kids again, become happy, become joyful, become excited. That's really what a lot of this has been about for me. These challenges, like, they've been so much fun. It's basically all these really cool things that I've wanted to do for so long, and now I started breaking them up into pieces. So just start. Like, just start what you really want to do, and you'll be amazed how this giant picture will come together. Kind of like all these little pictures that you guys are seeing, probably here in a few weeks, will come together into a giant. I don't necessarily want to call it a masterpiece, but it'll be pretty cool. It might be a masterpiece. I guess everyone, somebody calling their own stuff a masterpiece is kind of like. Anyways. But the other thought I had is, like, I've been writing before that I'm not a natural artist. And now I changed that to just say I haven't been a natural artist in the past. But I've learned. I've learned and I've grown by just drawing. So whatever you guys want to do, just start doing it. That's what the It's Possible life is all about. It's starting to live a life that you love. You don't have to do it perfect. You don't even have to do it half perfect, because that's not how we learn. I wrote something on someone's post this morning, that we were discussing how sometimes we feel upset and frustrated when we're not exactly where we want to be in our lives. And I'm not exactly, as I've mentioned many times, where I want to be, but I'm happier than I've ever been. And it says, perfection a lot of times can make us feel perfectly miserable. So like you look at someone else, you think their life is perfect and they act perfect and they do everything perfect. A lot of time that person is perfectly miserable. So, just some things for you guys to think about. And, in a little bit, the drawing will be released for It's Possible Challenge number 3 and It's Possible Challenge number 4, as the last few have been. It's drawing a Simpsons character in the style of Batman. And I've been having a lot of fun doing this, if you guys haven't noticed. And like I said, my point of all of this is just for you guys to look at me and say, if that guy can do it, I can do it. So go ahead and drop below like how you guys have done on your challenges this week, and use the hashtag It's Possible Challenge, and then I can actually go through and see some of the stuff that you guys have done. And feel free to share this with your friends. Say, hey, there's this crazy guy I sometimes listen to, and he says, go do stuff you love, and make it possible. So once again, Joseph Anderson, the It's Possible guy. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and talk to you later.